Well, well, well. Also, we're still in gold. We still need to do one more run through the Elite Four. And then I'll be ready to go to actually start attempting it on my other game. I went ahead and just gave some Pokemon certain TMs that I had here to make them a little better. Due to the fact that we really don't have a lot of good types to go against a lot of the Elite Four. That being said, even the moves that I gave him really didn't do much, so... What's up? How are you? But everybody should be pretty much good to go, except Amy. That's the only one we still need to get to 45. But we're just going to do one more run through, and whatever they're at the end of this, we're just going to attempt with that. But I'm not confident that we'll do well. But we'll have to see. Yeah, how are you? How are you? I'm using Snorlax the first time on this yellow playthrough. Yeah, Snorlax is great, dude. Like, it's actually kind of insane. The wild Snorlax you catch in Gen 2 actually was giving me so much trouble. More trouble than the Elite Four actually gave me. Yeah, no, he's great. He's really, really good. But yeah, no, even last night I grinded, I think, for about almost 3 hours, I think. And I did like one run today of this. Even with all that, dude, I'm still not even done grinding. So I could not imagine how bad this would have been in Crystal. This would have been literally like a 6-7 hour grind, like I figured it would be. Because it took me around 8 in gold to grind. And this was doing the Elite Four challenge without the boosted EXP. So I just did not want to do another 10-hour grind, especially when I'm like kind of now on a time restraint. Like if we weren't clocking down the days of Pokemon Bank closing, then maybe I would have been like, all right, we'll just do it, whatever. But I kind of don't have time now. Yeah, Grimace is amazing. Grimace is such a hard carry. It's genuinely insane how much he carries this game. He also has the same exact stats as Charizard for base stats. They literally share the same exact stats. Also, I went ahead and bought Fire Blast from the Game Corner and Goldenrod for Magmar. So Magmar's now running Fire Blast, and we're either gonna see this be beneficial or we're gonna see this actually hinder me. We'll have to see. Due to its low PP is a little bit of the reason why it could be bad. But if it hits strong with Sunny Day plus the Charcoal I'm gonna go grab, we should be able to pretty much do enough damage to like take them out. It's weird that they call it PP, even though it means power points. I don't know if they expected it to be seen as weird. Also, I gave Shuckle Curse, and I gave him Sandstorm. And I probably should have gave him Toxic, but I gave Meganium Toxic instead. But now looking at it, I probably should have gave him Toxic. But it is what it is. What can you do? I gave him Curse with the hope that he would actually be able to like do more with like protecting himself. But I'm starting to realize how much the Pokemon that the Elite Four use A lot of them are just special attackers. There's so many special attackers in Elite Four to the point that Curse really does not benefit Shuckle as much as I thought it would. Because he's still going to get hit with no matter how many curses I put on. Like even Dragon Special, and I thought that was physical. So, it's a bit rough. I definitely feel like I could have done a bit better choices. I think Shuckle would have benefited from Toxic more than Meganium would have. Because Meganium still had Poison Powders. So, I mean, worst came to worst, I still had that. And Shuckle has Rest, so Shuckle actually has a better chance of surviving. But one more run through, we'll move over to Crystal, and then we're just gonna hope we can do it. That's our hope. We're gonna hope that I'm now at a level to where I can do better enough to get by. Oh, what the hell? I don't know why that happens sometimes. Music will just all of a sudden out of nowhere start playing even though I like paused the other music. The only one I'm really worried about, honestly, is going to be Koga's a big worry. Bruno's not too much of a worry due to his types not being that bulky for special defense. The first guy's also kind of a worry due to me not really having any good way to deal with Psychic, because my only good way to deal with it is on a poison type, so that's not going to be doing nothing. But Koga is a kind of a worry. Bruno, not really. Bruno's never been too big of an issue. His Machamp is better, but like it's not by much. The Dark Gym Leader, I don't really think will be that big of an issue because she's running Murkrow. Umbreon will be a bit annoying, but he's not very strong. He's just really bulky. Houndoom will be annoying, but I should be able to actually two-shot him with Surf. So there are some that I'm like, I think we'll be fine, but then there's others I'm like, I don't know, man. It's really going to come down to how lucky I get with each fight. I don't know why they're so tough this time around. Oh, God. Okay, Flamethrower. Thank God. I kind of wish I didn't give him Fire Blast then. The question is, do I want Fire Blast? How much PP does Fire Blast have? Fire Blast Gen 2. It has 5. Yeah, no. Honestly, the safest... It kind of sucks I wasted all my money for it. But the safest strat would be going with Flamethrower, with Charcoal, and Sunny Day. I think would be the safest strat. It's more reliable. And it has more PP. It's just not going to hit as hard. I don't know, man. This is tough. I think Fire Blast needs to go. Flamethrower is more reliable. Yeah, a lot of these guys, we can actually cheese pretty well. I think with high jump kick, I can protect it, and I think he still will take damage if I really want to go for that route. That kind of sucks. I wasted all that money for Fire Blast. I could have just gave that to Grimbus. But it is what it is. Yeah, no, it's not. It is not a good time. But yeah, I don't know why I'm struggling so hard with the Elite Four this time around when I feel like my team is a little better, but at the same time, I'm starting to realize how many Pokemon on Elite Four really do not like electric types. There's a lot of flying types in Elite Four that genuinely cannot handle electric types. Because I'm also thinking about, too, Lance's Gyarados is going to be another problem. I don't have any way to really damage it. Because even with Meganium, it's a water flying. And I have no rock moves, so that's not going to work either. So it's actually kind of insane how much the Elite Four really does not like electric types. Like, you really should be running electric type for this Elite Four. But the problem is, if you want to play on Crystal, I don't even know what types you have for electric types. Besides, I guess, Lantern. Which Lantern does not get good moves at all for Gen 2. You have to get you pretty much get all of Lantern's electric moves in post-game. That's where you get Zap Cannon, you can also get Thunder. But I guess you could buy Thunder in the game corner if you really want. But then that either costs hours of your time gambling or around 100,000 Pokédollars to get if you just want to buy it. So it's a bit rough. But yeah, it's kind of insane how much electric types really go strong for these fights. Because even Lance, it pretty much screws Lance over bad. The only one you have to worry about, I guess, is his Aerodactyl can't be hurt by electric types, but that thing is so weak against water attacks, it kind of is whatever. And then hit it with a grass attack, I think. I think Aerodactyl's not flying ground, is he? It would make sense if he is flying ground, though. Oh yeah, he's rock flying. Okay. But then yeah, water hurts. So okay, I guess electric does still hurt him. Never mind. Then alright, you can just run electric Pokemon. Yeah, pretty much Lance gets screwed bad by electric types. Yeah, it sucks that any move that could damage Gyarados for super effective, I don't even have. Somehow I find Lance's Gyarados to be more of a threat than I do anything else in the game. Like, his Dragonite's annoying because it can paralyze you. But, like, that's about it. It doesn't really got nothing else going for it. Hyper Beams, whatever. Outrage can kind of do some damage. But if it gets confused and you get really lucky, then it's pretty much going to screw it. We're going to go ahead and ban that guy. Get him out of here. Also, to show that I have been doing this grind and I've not been, like, cheesing it or whatever, or, like, cheating, I'll show my time after. To be like, look guys, I'm serious, I did the grind. God, him pulling off the rain dance really sucks. Like, it really sucks that he gets it off. And you left it on. I did not leave it on overnight. If I left it on overnight, I wouldn't be doing the grind right now. We would have been like, oh, I'm done. Look, guys. Oh, we're finished. Teehee, look, we did it, guys. Ooh. All right, once we do this, we're going to move everybody over to Crystal, and we're going to start running it. So hyped for my 450 Milkies I get for my... I need to change that fucking name. I need to change... Dude, I said that shit when I was like 19. I need... Hold on. How do we change the fucking name? Okay, there. It's changed. It's changed. There. We changed it. Another filler right child class in front of me. Then maybe you shouldn't mention it. If you wouldn't have brought it up, I would keep forgetting that's what it's named. It was kind of insane when we were doing Chow games. People were unironically saying like what it was called in chat and be like, I can't wait to get more. Like it was very fucking like funny but cringe. Bam, 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 bam. He's gonna paralyze me. He does the same thing every time. He just paralyzes me. He uses Hyper Beam. Then when it doesn't work, he never uses again usually. And then he like pretty much goes for Outrage or he dies. This guy's a fucking joke, guys. He's a goddamn joke. I love waking up and then seeing the Discord talking about the most awful shit, and then I wonder why nobody wants to be in the Discord. I'm like, oh, I wonder why we don't get anybody to join the Discord, and then I see fucking bullshit in there. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that's why. Bam 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 bam. Grimace, can you stop being paralyzed so I can do something? Man, I was just talking about Space Gate. You were fine. Speaking of this guy broke the news. What are you talking about? Also, stop using those stupid ass emojis. Did somebody get birthed in the VC again? Thought you said Grimace there for a second. Like the McDonald's guy? I didn't get the Grimace shake, by the way. I feel I don't know what it is when I start streaming, my fucking throat gets dry. I feel like I lost out on something because I didn't get the Grimace shake. Because I remember I told my ex, I was like, we'll get it tomorrow. Like, I didn't feel like going there. Guess what happened tomorrow? They stopped selling it. We literally, the last day we could have got it, I was like, I'll get it tomorrow. Did not get it. And now I feel like I've just lost something from my whole entire life. Ever seen the Grimace Family Guy cutaway? I think I have, yeah. Also, it's not even about if the Grimace shake is good or not, guys. It's about that I got to try something of history. I do know for sure I do want to go to a Japanese McDonald's and try one of their exclusive menu items that they have there. Because the last time I went, I only got a Sprite. Also, their Sprite does taste different. It's not as, like, radioactive as ours. Like, when I drink their Sprite, it tastes like normal Sprite. But when I drink ours, I think I'm, like, literally burning from the inside. Like, I feel like I'm burning from the inside and crystals are forming in me. Can you only eat filet of fish while you're there? Yeah, sure. I actually like the Filet-O-Fish, so that wouldn't be a problem for me. I don't like the tartar sauce, but I actually do like their fish. It's not bad. I know it's one of the things that like every time I mention that to somebody, they genuinely think less of me. But I don't mind their fish. Would I recommend getting fish from McDonald's though? Fuck no. Like, it's never something I'm gonna want to order, but like if it's handed to me, I'm not against it. Also, yeah, see, there's the hours. We were at 79 something, now we're at almost 83 hours. So it took around that for me to be done with this grind. And so imagine that without the boosted EXP. Well, good for him. I'm sure he does it because he really like wants to feel like one of us, you know, and not like that he does it for attention to make him seem relatable. But the problem is nobody gets a Big Mac and a Filet-O-Fish at the same time. That's the most unrelatable shit I've ever seen. Okay. Well, I know he does. I mean, have you seen how perfect his figure is? You don't get that from not eating McDonald's every day. You don't look like a goddamn stallion from not eating a Big Mac and Filet-O-Fish every day. Probably with no water or anything. I love going to McDonald's, getting a good old glass of milk with my Filet-O-Fish. It's literally the best shit ever, dude. If you want to, like, actually feel alive, drink a goddamn glass of milk while you eat a Filet-O-Fish. He's a Alright, guys, we gotta bring you all back. Who do you think would win in a fight? Grimbus 1 or Grimbus 2? Alright, I need to delete this. I need to delete the fake Grimbus. Hold on, Grimbus. I'm sorry. You gotta get deleted. I'm deleting the fake ones now. Because for some reason, for PKSM, if you want to move a Pokemon out of your party, you can't just grab them. And I'm assuming that's done. So, like, you can't have no Pokemon. Yeah, because you can't even clear the party. I'm assuming that's why. But I have to clone them and then move them over. And then I got to delete the clone. It's really dumb. Also, there's my shiny Meganium from my Heart Gold playthrough. Maybe the devs are just stupid. No, I'm assuming it's done to, like, I know you're making a joke, but I am assuming that it's done literally so you can't not have Pokemon in your party, because it pretty much like would soft lock the game. Oh, that's wrong storage. So I plan to do like a whole tournament thing where I fight all my Pokemon together, and then like whoever wins from the GB era moves on. But my question is, do I use the Pokemon that I used off stream for this tournament, or do I only use the Pokemon that were on stream for this tournament? Because like nobody's gonna have any attachment to like this team that I used off stream. But then like I feel like Grimbus and the gang is a lot cooler, you know. What are you saying? What about? So I plan to fight all my teams together at the... So, like, after I beat Crystal, I want to fight all the teams together in Pokemon Stadium 2. But my question is, do we only have the teams that I streamed with fight? Or do I use the ones I also used off-stream on the second game to also be a part of that? And then whoever wins gets to move on to fighting the winners of each generation of the games or whatever. That's what I'm asking. Where it's not about saving our. It's about, do we want to see the off-stream teams or not? Like, this probably won't even be a thing until, like... Then yes? Okay. Then I'll have to remember who I used for, my Pokemon Blue team. Because I don't remember, like, off the top of my head. Because it's not built in there, it seems like it should be. Forgot you can't just grab them like that for this, because it limits how many can go in there. All right, here we go. Put you here. Release you. Put you there. It must really suck to be cloned and then deleted. I wonder if this hurts them or not. Or if they enjoy it. All right. Well, you wouldn't be able to remember what team I used for Blue because I never streamed it. So how would you even know? I'll have to go back and check. My my Hall of Fame. Did 1 or 2 Elite Four theme which best? I can't even remember the Gen 1 Elite Four theme, I'll be honest with you. So probably the Gen 2 one then, because apparently it wasn't enough to stick in my head how it sounded. But I don't know if that's because I'm just so used to hearing the Gen 2 theme or what. I don't know. Oh, I need to get rid of the second experience here. Hold on. Okay, so we have IGN. Hold on, let's look at our guys. What do we got for them? So you're holding what? You're holding Mystic Water, which is what you should be. You're holding a Miracle Seed. You're holding Black Belt, which is good for your 1 Dynamic Punch, but I probably should go for the Flamethrower option. You're holding nothing, which I'm probably going to give you a berry or something that wakens you. You have 1 thing for your flying type attack, and you got Focus Band in case if you die. It's very similar. Well then, I'll say both then if they're similar. I don't remember what the Gen 1 Elite Four one sounds like, sadly. Okay, let's look at what we got here. Alright, so we got Max Potion 2, Hyper Potion 16, Max Elixir 2, 2 Nuggets, 6 full Swords. How many revives? 7. Okay. I think with what we have here, we'll actually be good for this. Like, I think we should actually be pretty good to run through this with what we have for items. So I'm going to save, and we're going to hope this works. Yeah, I've heard the Gen... that's why I have it in stereo right now, just so I can hear something different. But I don't know if I like this or if I don't. I don't know. Yeah, Gen 2 definitely did really well at that, for sure. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Oh, wow. The Elite Four theme is not stereo. It's mono. Playing like this is actually kind of shit, dude. I don't know. I really don't like it. It's so weird on your ears. Okay, yeah, I think we're in a way better position now. I think that is the case, yeah. Oh, I should have switched. We can make it work, though. Alright, raise its defense up. I'm gonna get it confused if Amy will fucking hit her attack, please. Alright, we're literally doing nothing here. There we go. Alright. Just to play it safe here for the switch in. Okay, it's probably safe I go for the Giga Drain and then Toxic, if all else. But Giga Drain should... Yeah, I was like, it should pretty much get us close to killing. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're in a way better position now. We actually have a chance to do shit. That should one-shot. I'm pretty positive it should. Yeah. Who would have thought when you actually get your team to a good level, everybody pretty much becomes weak again. Also, Charm's just like extremely broken in this. I'm gonna go for the Sunny Day. I'm gonna hope it works, and we don't get hit. Okay, yeah, I should have known my luck is shit. We're still good though. Of course, he confuses me. Also, I forgot to turn battle animations on. I'll turn those on after this fight. Oh, of course, he woke up like fast as shit. There we go. I was waiting for it. I was like, I'm going to hit myself eventually when it goes where it's bad if I hit myself. And of course, here it is. They should switch. I'm pretty positive that, yeah, I was like, they should switch. Of course, dude. I don't know why I ever expect them to actually hit themselves. I just, like, I go for Confuse Ray with the hope that they will hit themselves, and they pretty much, without fail, never do. And then he's not even, yeah, whatever. Like, dude, and then I miss my attack, and then, okay. So much for being in a better position here. We're actually literally in the worst position. I might as well reset due to my item count that I have. That's already 2 people dead on the first guy. I don't want to kill him yet, because then that's a revive I have to use. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna reset, dude. This is literally the worst luck I've fucking had. Like, we're in a position where we can do damage, and we're pretty much getting fucked. Like, how am I gonna go for the Confuse Ray? He then does half of my fucking health. Hold on, let me have to reset and go turn on battle animations. He does, he does like 75% of my health, and then becomes unconfused the next turn with no issue. But I'm confused, and possibly almost every time I hit myself. We're turning that shit off. It's terrible, dude. Like, it sucks. I don't know what it is with my confusion luck for this. It wasn't this bad in Gold and Silver, but for some reason, Crystal, dude, I believe that the confusion is just not your friend at all, completely. It's doing everything it can to fuck you. Also, I don't think I put the one I needed in the front. I don't know who's in the front right now. I can make it work, but you're not who I want in the front. But I can make it work. How are you? What is my luck, dude? I put him to sleep and he wakes up the next turn? What is my luck, man? Also, we're gonna save a lot of time since we don't have to grind the Elite Four to go fight Red. It's definitely gonna make us save a lot more time too from that. I love Perish Song so much. Even though most of the time the AI will always switch out regardless. That did really good damage, actually. Alright, I'm gonna predict he's gonna switch in. Probably go Amy. Because he's probably gonna switch, and then we'll definitely just set up for Sunny Day. Oh wow, I'm surprised he did not switch, but he's gonna die now. I like that he looks at it. It's very cute. Because usually Slowbro doesn't acknowledge a thing exists. Alright. At least you have a good way to deal with Slowbro now. Alright, we're in a better position than we were before. I just don't know what my luck was last round, dude. That was just so bad. It was so bad. Zatu again? Okay. We'll just hit him with the charm and then go for the fire spam. Well, not charm, attract. Yeah, it's very good to have attract on a female Pokemon because most people pretty much use males. I rarely ever see... Oh, of course, I got confused. I'm calling it now. I'm going to hit myself. I'm calling it now. You ready? Right here. I'm going to hit myself. Whatever, game. I'm so tired of that. Like, every time I'm like, I'm gonna do it right now, watch. I never hit myself. I'm gonna hit myself next turn, though, watch. I'm calling it. I'm gonna hit myself and then die. Unless it's crits. Alright, right here, watch. I'm gonna... Okay, fuck you for your max potion. I'm gonna kill myself right here, watch. Okay, game. Whatever, then. Whatever, dude. Of course, you got the quick attack, though. Oh, I didn't... Oh, okay. All right, my luck is great. Let's go. I did not die from the quick attack. I'm a god. I am finally a god at this game. All right, well, that's one down. Koga, the Koga's a problem. I don't know how we're gonna really deal with Koga. I have an idea, but the problem is his fortress is another issue that I'm seeing is gonna be a problem to go against. Well, I can deal with Fortress easily with Amy, but it's like the setup that I want to do. It's gonna be really annoying. All right, I think the good what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and let his Ariados get the 2 double teams off because he's gonna baton pass into Fortress. That's usually what he tries to go for, and if that's the case, I should be lucky enough to hit Fortress with the flamethrower to get rid of it, and then I can set up from there. And that should give me time to also set up Sunny Day and everything, too. But Amy's probably going to be... Oh, I don't think I put... Did I not put Amy in the front? I don't think I did. Fuck. I think I forgot to do that again. Alright, well, IGN, you'll figure it out. You know what? Fuck it. We're running IGN. Of course he has Giga Drain. Why would Ariados not have Giga Drain? I don't think that's gonna kill though. Ariados sucks. Yeah, Ariados is bad. Please hit your fucking Hypnosis, IGN. Come on, dude. Oh my god, IGN. I'm committed to it. I'm committed to it. We're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it. This is the first time I've seen Ariados' attacks. I had no idea Ariados had any of these attacks, because normally I kill him in one hit. Alright. This should be enough to one-shot Ariados. I don't know who he's going to send out, though. If he sends out Fortress, it's going to be kind of bad. All right, Venomoth. Yeah, we should be able to one-shot Venomoth. Yeah, it's a rain-boosted Mystic Water Serve. Yeah, it definitely should one-shot. All right, Fortress is here. The best... Because I could send Amy out, but the problem is the Rain Dance is going to lower the fire damage, even though it is 4x to fire. The best strat probably would be to go for Hypnosis again, and then just Perish Song it until the rain goes away, and then have that as a backup. While also still trying to do some damage to it. As long as I can keep it from setting up, we'll be fine. I'm not going to set up another Rain Dance, because if I need to switch in Amy, I'd rather not bother with it. Okay, I forget that Fortress is, like, not special bulky at all. I keep forgetting that he's very much a, like, physical bulk guy. I was over here, like, overthinking that I was going to do no damage. Because I'm normally used to seeing him pretty much, like, take no damage. Alright, we do gotta switch here. There's no point to keep, pretty much I would have to take a death with IGN. Actually, it may be worth going for the Hypnosis and then just letting Perish Song kill me and then reviving him after. But, no, never mind. Because he's male and I have Attract. What a good run this has been so far. Never mind, he's already minimizing. Alright, well, there's no chance of me hitting Dynamic Punch on him, so I'm just gonna go for the Flamethrower spam and hope this works. Don't poison. Oh, that's a... Yeah, okay, there we go. There's a poison. Pretty much expected the poison to go. Luckily, if he doesn't hit me, we'll kill him. Never mind. That's gonna definitely kill. Yeah, fuck off with that. I like that they kind of react to Shuckle. I've noticed that if Shuckle's out and he does Curse or whatever, they'll actually try to push him out with another Pokemon if they have Whirlwind, or they'll try to, like, Toxic him if they can. I've noticed that they'll do that. Alright, time to make this guy bulky as shit. Because he can't get poisoned now thanks to Safeguard, I don't think. I'm pretty positive it shouldn't work now with Sludge Bomb. So now we just get this guy all bulked up and we use Sandstorm damage. Yeah, I had an attacking move on him, which was Strength, And I gave him Curse, thinking that if I max boosted Curse, it would actually do a lot of damage. It did nothing. So I pretty much decided the best action for him is to just pretty much make him bulky as all hell and hope to God the Sandstorm does enough damage for me to outlast everything. All right. Okay, good. Very lucky with that. Except Sandstorm again. I'm surprised he's just going for double team. It's gonna be the longest match right now I've ever seen. He's doing a long-ass animation. I'm doing a long-ass animation. The Sandstorm takes like fucking 3 seconds. There we go. Yeah, it does no damage. Shuckle is the impenetrable wall. He cannot be penetrated at all. He's impossible to break through. Unless you're like a special attacker, then it's pretty much whatever. Damn, I'm getting so lucky with the Toxic. I know it affects Shuckle. I know for a fact it does, so I know that's not why it's not working. Okay, there's the 4-store. Whatever, dude. I got plenty of time to waste. Shuckle does not care. I got all day to waste here. My only worry is that he gets Toxic at some point. That's my only worry. I don't want to rest, though, because I don't want to waste the berry for this fight. But yeah, pretty much my best option for Shuckle is just to make him a wall that lets Sandstorm damage him. It's kind of why I kind of wish I gave him Toxic, but I knew for a fact that when it comes to, like, Koga, Toxic would do nothing. So I was like, Sandstorm pretty much would hit most things universally. Even if it's not increased damage each turn, it would actually still benefit. Alright, hit him with the Sandstorm again. I love Shuckle. I'm glad I was actually able to use a Shuckle for just this one thing. Alright, there's the crit. Alright, I'm not gonna go for the I'm not gonna heal him. I'm gonna switch him out. Well, shit, I don't have any. Wait, actually, I do have someone I can switch him into. Alright, CQ, you go ahead and finish it. Well, even with the crit wing attack, that's really bad that it did, like, no damage. Like, that shows how bad Crobat is in Gen 2. Even if he's bulky, like, still. Alright, well, that's 2 down. Where's my revives? All right, so for Bruno, I don't know who. I probably actually want to lead with Politoed and just let Politoed do another rain dance, surf sweep. That would be the best option. All right, Politoed surf sweep. I mean, for the most part, everything that he has will pretty much work out more if I use Politoed against them. Because his only worry, even though it's not really worry, is his Onyx. That would be the only thing where I would have to switch Amy out of. Because it's not worth trying to just use fire damage on it, even if it is not very good at taking the damage. I'd rather just have a clean sweep like this. And then for his Machamp, I can pretty much just do Perish Song and then switch over to Shuckle. Or I can switch over... Actually, I could switch over to CQ and just Protect Spam. If he sends Machamp out as the last one. If he doesn't, he'll probably switch out, so it's not going to matter. He's going to go for Thunder Punch, but it's going to do absolutely fuck all of nothing. Okay, he went for Mach Punch. Yeah, Hitmonchan is so bad. Even though he gets access to a lot of the elemental punches, due to the fact that there's no special physical like differences, pretty much every elemental punch he has does no damage, and he doesn't become decent until like Gen 4. Because he has like 34 special attack, I think, so it does literally nothing. I'm pretty sure the rain's gonna subside, yeah. Go for the Hypnosis, set the rain up again. This is a really good team when it comes to like the setup stuff, but it's just like they're still bad, but at least like I have like actual strats here instead of just do big damage, hope it works. Like I have some thought in what I could do. I am surprised Yahtzee survived that. What's my... Okay, I'm going to definitely have to give an Ether to Surf, because we're going to need Surf for Lance due to his Aerodactyl. I kind of was hoping he would use Machamp for last. Of course it missed. That's gonna do some damage. I need the Hypnosis to work. Okay. So now we just hit him with Surf until I have to switch out. Bam, 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 bam. Probably didn't need to waste the Paris song. I'm just kind of realizing that now. Oh, actually, I probably should have, because I have no other PP for Surf now. Alright, now we switch over to Wii U. Yeah, I figured he was gonna withdraw. Oh, I thought he already had his Onyx dead. Alright, shit. Alright, go Broccoli. Yeah, I already thought his Onyx was dead. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure out what I think would be the best option for leading for Lance's Gyarados, and I'm starting to think it would just be Broccoli to set up Reflect, and then Toxicate, and then just kind of go from there, because I don't think it has any flying moves that I know of. Of course he's a max. I'm probably gonna switch back over then. No, we're gonna keep. We'll keep Meganium out. Set up the Reflect. Oh my god, that crit. Yeah, that was a crit. Cross chop is very fucking scary if it crits. It's so scary. Thank God Wii U actually finally was able to do something. He's been one of the worst Pokemon I've had so far. And that's even saying much when I have Shuckle on my team. Alright, so for this, alright, we're gonna heal. We're gonna heal IGN's PP and then revive Broccoli. Oh, I don't want to use a Max Ether then, because it only has 10 for Surf. I don't know who I want to lead for this. It's probably just going to be doing another sweep again. With either Amy... No, we're probably going to want to do Politoed again due to her having that Houndoom. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, Houndoom is going to be what we're going to want to deal with due to it being the Fire Dark type. And with Rain Dance and then Politoed, that's pretty much going to be the best option. The only worry is her Vileplume, which we'll have to send, we'll I'll have to send Amy out instead of IGN for that, but that's if she, like, goes for it. At least sends it out after I get the first kill, because she could very much not send it out until a bit later. That's kind of the only worry is that. Thank God hypnosis works. It's been working at least, thank God. Okay, buddy. We're winning. There's that. Of course he woke up. Why would he not wake up after? And then he hits me with an accuracy lowering move. Wakes up literally first turn after sleep. That's what I was worried about, was Vileplume coming out. Alright, I'm gonna do this until the rain goes away. Should be able to survive another one. Nope. But she didn't get it all. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna do it one more time just to waste one of her moves. She really wants that Sunspore. You know what? Fuck you. you want to paralyze me so fucking bad? He still got it. I can put Gengar to sleep. I have to hope I get him to sleep first. Yeah, we're gonna have to switch. Actually, that's bad. Broccoli can't do damage. Also, just notice her Gengar's a female. Murkrow. It would be good to set IGN back up on Murkrow. Alright, I actually thought she was going to be a lot harder than what she is right now. She's actually extremely easy. I actually thought she was going to be the actual tough fight, with Lance being the second, but I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't know why I'm trying to give him more PP for Rain Dance. I know I'm going to be able to beat this guy with just the regular Surf. Same for Houndoom. Is using sleep cheesy, or do you think it's a strat? Is it cheese or is it a strat? Because it pretty much shuts them down unless they wake up.
Well, that's different. That's different. That's not a battle thing. That just saved us time. It's like using speed boost but without using speed boost. That's different. Cause if not, dude, it would have been an 8-hour to 7-hour grind. That took me already like 3 to 4 hours. And that was with boosted. That halves it. That would have been an 8-hour grind. We are not sitting here for another 8 hours doing that grind. That would be 2 streams of 4-hour grinds that I'm not doing. She's like, I like that you understand that strong Pokemon aren't just the way to win. And it's like, I wonder why she thinks that. My team's so strong, though. Is it because I'm running a Shuckle? Is that why she thinks that? You know what I'm thinking right now? I'm thinking the best strat to deal with Gyarados is just gonna send CQ out and blow it up. Honestly, I'm really kind of just considering that is gonna be the best way because I have nothing to do with Gyarados, and Gyarados can easily set up Rain Dance and start sweeping my whole team if I don't just get it out of there. I'm starting to think the best strat is gonna be that, and then just reviving him if I want to revive him again. They redesigned his room. This room's different. And in Gold and Silver, it's wider, and you can't even see the walls. So yeah, they completely redesigned this room. Also, I'm acting like he's gonna run a Gyarados. I don't even know if he's gonna go with Gyarados first or not. Also, I forgot to switch out. Okay, he still goes with Gyarados. Honestly, Hypnosis. Come on, bitch. Always does Gyarados first. I should have actually just went with Surf and then used Hypnosis after. He has to recharge anyways. I'm just gonna try to get whatever damage I can on him. If he's dumb, he'll use Hyper Beam. If he woke up, and then I would have screwed him. All right, now I gotta predict who he's probably gonna go into. Good. That worked. That worked out. I don't know why he's going for Thunder so much. He has a flying move, I'm pretty sure. What? Yeah, I was like, he has Twister. Even with the Reflect, that would... Oh, I guess that's a normal attack. Well, with reflect, yeah, I was like, that's gonna do no damage. My reflect's gonna go away, yeah. It's gonna be just better to try to go for the toxic. Okay, there's Blizzard, that's gonna kill. Honestly, props to Megaiden for being able to beat one Dragonite. That's more than I thought I was gonna do. What Dragonite was that? Was that the level 51 or was that the Was that the level 51? I don't think it was. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, no. That's his other one he has. It should be a male, yeah. I was like, it should be male. And then if I kill him, he's probably going to send Gyarados out. Come on, dude. Hit your thing. Please hit your thing. Thank you. I should have just went for Flamethrower. I don't even know why I bought a Dynamic Punch. Oh yeah, that's right, because Flamethrower does no fucking damage on Dragonite. I forgot, it does literally no damage. So maybe it was good that I went for the confusion. It should, please. Oh yeah, I was like, come on, dude. That's 2 chances from the non-attack. Please give me that. Alright, good. We got the burn too. Nice. And it... Okay, yeah, we got him. He's dead. And then you should go for Gyarados now. It sucks that Broccoli's just useless for this fight. Most of his guys are gonna kill Broccoli in one hit, but at least he was able to get one, you know, Dragonite dead. At least he did that. Oh my god, please, dude. Oh, it was all... I'm stupid. It was already asleep. I completely forgot the guy was still asleep. And then I missed, whatever. But he missed too, so it's okay. Alright, there's no PP for that? Alright, Parasong it. We're probably going to have to bring IGN back for his Aerodactyl. I don't know why I went for... Yeah, shit. I should have not went for Fly. Actually did a lot more damage than I thought it was going to. Of course, I don't know why I don't know why I ever expect my confusion shit to work. I just don't know why I expect it. That's gonna be a one-shot. I don't know why I ever expect my confusion to ever actually benefit me. It never does. It's never once ever benefited me. We're probably gonna have to bring back Politoed. If not, we're gonna lose. Because you still have his Charizard, and then we have his other Dragonite. I don't even... Dude, it's like my luck is so fucking shit right now. Dude, whatever. Alright, we're gonna bring back his Politoed. If not, because if we don't, we lost. We pretty much lost if we don't bring him back. Alright. It's not just when you join. This game was not balanced for children. This game is actually very fucking bad when it comes to balancing for kids. Like, it literally, dude, this game is very fucking hard when it comes to actually balancing it. Due to how bad the level curve shit is. It doesn't help that Aerodactyl is really strong, so... He's fast and really strong. His Charizard is going to go for Hyper Beam, and it's probably going to either kill or it's not going to work. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is just healing and then taking the Hyper Beam hit and then killing him. Oh, that's right. We haven't killed Gyarados yet. Shit. Alright, we got to kill Gyarados. Alright, I'm gonna go for the full heal then. I don't even feel bad using... I always, like, there's part of me that feels bad using potions, but then it's like, they use potions too, so it's like, I don't really care. Max Ether. Do I have any PP on Hypnosis? I don't even have PP on that either. Ready for the weekend? Yeah, I got a plan. We're gonna be shiny hunting and playing Gen 3. Who would have thought? Bitch, hit your fucking Hypnosis. Holy shit, dude. I don't know why I'm bothering that. Just kill him. I don't know why I'm bothering with Hypnosis, bro. He's already at, like, how much health? Oh, he's probably gonna heal, actually, thinking about it now. Okay, he didn't heal. If he's dumb, he sends out Charizard. If he's not, then Charizard would be the last one we go against. Yeah, okay, Charizard's the last guy.
Goodbye, Dragonite. Oh, explosion! That's a may kill, thinking about it now. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, that sucks. That's actually bad that they did Sandstorm then. We're gonna heal. Yeah, it's bad that I did Sandstorm, because that means if Polito goes out, he's gonna get damaged by it. I'm trying to get whatever chip damage I can get right now. Because I don't know. I don't think Polito would die from Charizard Hyper Beam, but I don't know. So I'm just trying to get whatever chip damage I can right now. I don't know why I'm going for Curse. It's literally a special attacker, so... The Sandstorm's gonna subside, which is probably for the best. Let's say I want to try to go for a whole nother, There's no way I'm gonna survive 2 flamethrowers, so we're just gonna try to make him waste more PP. But there's no way I would survive 2 flamethrowers. I got burnt anyways. Thank God I rested. All right, now we just make him waste more flamethrowers. And I'm gonna see if I can survive long enough to do a safeguard, just so I don't get burned or whatever somehow, even though I don't think that should happen. We are prolonging this more than I should be, but I'm really trying to play it safe, because I don't want to redo the whole fight. Alright, we should be able to get off of at least one safeguard. Yeah, there we go, safeguard. I guess if I really wanted, I could have went for another rest and then just I already used him. We killed his Dragonite. I can't send him again. We already killed his Dragonite. There's no point to send him out. He's dead right now. All right, IGN. Either I get the Surf off and we win, or he kills me with the Hyper Beam somehow. Okay, he just went for Flamethrower, the worst option he could have done. Why didn't I revive? Because I don't want to revive him. We don't need to. He did his purpose. He killed Lance's Dragonite. That's all I needed him for. We won. GG. It wasn't I thought I was going to outspeed him. I thought that we would be able to keep using Sandstorm against him. But he did just enough to get me to 4 HP. If I really wanted, if he never crit, I could have just kept spamming Rest because he couldn't kill Shuckle anyways. So if I really wanted, we could have just kept spamming Rest the whole time and Shuckle would not have died unless he got a crit or did another move that wasn't Flamethrower. But he was so prominent on doing Flamethrower. I kind of like that they changed this whole one room for Lance for no reason. There was no reason to change this room, and they did. Alright, now we have to get legendaries. Honestly, I love that I used a Shuckle and it actually kind of worked pretty well. I'm actually very happy about that. He did his job. He did what he was supposed to do. It's Politoed. Broccoli killed one Dragonite, so that's all the respect I have for it. It did what it was supposed to do. It killed one Dragonite. I couldn't have asked for it to do anything else. There's the goat. It's the goat. Ah, yeah, he kind of sucked. There he is. Yeah, Wii U was genuinely the worst fucking member of the team. He literally added nothing. He added nothing to the team. He did one attack that didn't even kill, but it did decent damage. Bro added absolutely fuck all of nothing. Yeah, it's my fault I gave him that name. Alright, I'm looking up how to get the legendaries. So the legendary dogs are going to be annoying because we have to pretty much get them to spawn again, and I have not even seen them once, so that's already not a good sign. Lugia, however, we have to play all the way to Pewter City to get Lugia. And to get Ho-Oh, we have to go get the legendary dogs. So it's one of those things where do I want to get them or do I want to just say fuck that and then just go for Celebi already? Because we already have Lugia. I don't know. Well, the problem is we would have to now. We have to go all the way to... Well, at least we have to go all the way to Pewter City. And that requires me to go beat... Actually, I think that only thing that it requires me to do is just go straight to the... We could technically ignore all the gyms. That only requires me to go to the power plant. All right. All right, I think then we're gonna, I think we can come back for the legendaries. Well, I don't know, because I still want to do it just to talk about them. I kind of need footage of me getting them, but we don't have to get them right now. Like, the footage I need is pretty much me going, oh, if you want to get the legendaries, you do this, and that's it. That's it. So it's not really like I need them like bad. I could just not show the footage of it. Celebi is the one we do need though, regardless.
Did we not get the GS ball, though? I don't think he handed me the GS ball. He's still fucking asking about the dumbass egg. Oh, we have to go to Pokemon Center in Goldenrod. That is the question, I guess. If not, I don't know. If not, I guess if I really want to, I could fake footage of me getting it shiny as like a joke. Be like, oh, here's a shiny, and then like I just like Photoshop it like very badly. To be like, look, I was shiny hunting for it and I got it, guys. And that way I can still release the video while still doing the shiny hunt. But yeah, that is a good question. Because the crystal video actually wouldn't even be that long. The crystal video is going to be pretty short. Because it'd probably be around the same time as like the yellow video was. Because the yellow video didn't have a lot going on either. Why did I not get the GS ball? What am I doing wrong here? Hold on. Oh, we have to walk back out. What a weird requirement. What a weird requirement that you have to go to Goldenrod and then literally walk in and walk out. That is such a weird requirement. And then it says... Also, it says we would have to wait a full in-game day for this to work. So the question is, do I want to actually wait that real full in-game day and go do other stuff, or do we want to actually not wait that full real in-game day and just smooth the time? You have to wait a full in-game day for Kurt to inspect the ball. I'm not even shitting you. That's what it told me. It said we have to wait a full in-game day for him to inspect this ball. The GS ball, damn, it sucks. We can't, dude. You're right. So we gotta go. You know what that means now. We got other stuff we gotta do. I don't know. Dude, hold on. Okay, let me see. Best way... I'm gonna save Lugia for later. I'll go and get the item needed for Lugia probably tonight at work. We're gonna do this though to make this a lot easier. So instead of looking for them randomly, we're gonna go get the you know, I just fucking realized I can't even get Ho-Ho. Technically, I can't. I don't have the 3 legendary dogs. I can't get them. Suicune's gone.
I couldn't even get Ho-Oh if I wanted. You need all 3 dogs. I don't have them. How could I not like? I didn't say I didn't like Johto. I actually really love Johto. I just don't think Johto has some good things about it. Like I said, I think Johto as a sequel to Kanto is a 7 out of 10. I think Johto as a game in the entire city, in the entire series, I think is a 5 because it just has a lot of dumb shit. I give you permission to film this one. I'm gonna cutscene use PKSM. We would have to. I literally don't have any other option. We would have to use PKSM. Because I killed... Okay, we're gonna have to. Because I killed Ho-Oh, we have to. I mean, not Ho-Oh. Because I killed Suicune, I'm gonna have to spawn Suicune in. I mean, I haven't done the PKX thing. So... Alright, well then we're gonna have to do this. But to make the hunt easy, I'm wondering, can I just trade over the dogs and that counts? But then we'll still be able to find the legendary dogs by because we'll have them in our Pokedex. Can you get Ho-Oh and Crystal with traded over? Well, they're not dogs. They keep calling them dogs or not. Oh my god, it's not okay. This wouldn't even work either. The game checks to make sure that specifically the dogs are caught in Crystal. Literally, even if I spawn Suicune in, then that means it wouldn't recognize it. Like it wouldn't recognize it. I'm gonna try this. I'm just gonna, instead of me going after these guys, I'm just gonna put them in here. We'll try. Shit. It's not gonna work. I can't even get Lugia. I can't. Not Lugia. I can't get Ho-Oh. I'm gonna see if they're gonna care that they're like level 1. I'm just gonna put them in the game and hope this works. Let me see if okay. I'm not trying to do that. Let me do this. All right. I'm gonna make them shiny just for the fun of it. There's no reason not to. But I'm gonna release these guys if this doesn't work. But I think these are gonna be counted as trades. Because I'm sure there's a flag that the game's checking for, and not if I just have them on my decks. That's insane that if you fuck up the Ho-Oh encounter, I mean, not the Suicune encounter, you pretty much get fucked for getting anything else. Alright, let me do this now, release them. Oh, actually, I need to do this. Release, release, release. No, that was not a requirement in gold. You literally just get Ho-Oh without needing any of the dogs. And then when it comes to Lugia, you just need to go to Pewter City, which you still need to do in this. Look at that shiny, dude. Looks so cool. I didn't get Suicune shiny, though. I fucked that up, but whatever.
All right. Is it gonna work? Are they gonna count it? Regardless, though, they're in my decks now if I want to actually go get... I mean, I still can't get Ho-Oh. I don't have Suicune unless I reset the flag. But, But at least I know now where Entei and Raikou are if I want to go get them still. Because they'll now show up in the Pokédex tracker. Wrong tower. Well, note to self, guys: if you go for this, don't fuck up the Suicune encounter, because then you pretty much can't complete the decks in Crystal. Where's Tin Tower at again? Is it not in Azalea Town? Well, I mean, Violet City, it's in Azalea Town, isn't it? Oh, no, it's in Ecruteak. Alright, are they going to recognize this or not? Seem like they're recognizing it to me. Learn lessons, save before the encounter. Usually, though, I've never had that issue. That was like the. Usually, I always save. Like I never not save. Usually, that was the first time I didn't. Hold on. What do we go to? Must catch all the legendary beasts Raikou with your own individual game to give. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so we can still get Ho-Oh, actually. We're just gonna have to cheese it if this doesn't work. We need to go to, Celadon. Oh, I have to go all the way to Celadon? Well, that's not fucking happening. Alright. So if that, so pretty much, I can do this, and this is probably what I'm gonna do. I can just give myself the Rainbow Wing. At this point, because I can't even do anything anyways. I can't even get Ho legitly anyways. So I would have to just give myself the Rainbow Wing. Alright, well, real quick. Storage, editor. Put you there. Get rid of you. Trying to see. Can I? Okay, let me check. Can I give myself the Rainbow Wing? If I want it, if I want to go that route. Is that even an item I can give myself? Yes, okay. I could give myself the Rainbow Wing. Okay. Player being your 3 days background is the biggest CQ LARP yet. I like it because of the song.
That's the only reason why I have it. I wonder if the game has a flag that checks for, if it checks if the rainbow wing is like something that you actually got from the guy or not. No, I actually don't know anything about Sega when it comes to their consoles. I only linked that Spider-Man song because it's fucking awful. I don't know if you've actually listened to it. It's a terrible song. Alright, okay, well, it is pretty much time to go do Celebi then. I cannot do anything else, even if I wanted to. The only one I could go get is it's Lugia, but that's pretty... Getting Lugia is pretty much the same exact thing. It's literally the same way you would get him in Gold and Silver, so it doesn't even matter. Ho-Oh is the only one that's different. But it's like, it doesn't even matter, because I can't even do it, because I killed Suicune. I think Mega Drive can have some good sounding songs, but it's just, there's a lot of shit on that more than there is good. Alright, guys. You guys ready to do the shiny hunt? Fuck Lion King, though. Alright. Gen 2 clock change. CQ 14743 172 73. So on the top screen, hold down, select B together. Release down MB. Hold left and up. God damn it. Doing those button combinations on a real console is fucking horrible between. I'm not surprised. It doesn't even feel good on this console, so I cannot imagine on an actual on an actual Game Boy. The idea of holding two directions on the Game Boy sounds like you're just committing a crime. Alright, Kurt, what you got? Shake while I was checking it. What is even in the GS ball? Because I know it's not Celebi. What's going on? Yeah, it's a 24-hour stream. Alright, we'll do a normal shiny hunt today, but then probably tomorrow, it probably means we're going to start Gen 3 tomorrow. Fuck off, game. But yeah, no, I don't hate Johto. I think Johto world building wise is great. Like, if I had to compare, like, what region I would want to live in, it would probably be Johto. Compared to, like, all the other places. Yeah, that's the only problem I don't like. The EXP curve genuinely sucks. Like, I should not be having to play for 8 hours to get my Pokemon up to where they need, because that's what I had to do for Gold. I had to play for 8 hours on Gold, and then for Crystal, even though I did the method of getting EXP boost by trading them over to Gold and doing it there, that only cut it down by half. I still did it for about 3 to 4 hours. Do I not have Oddish anymore? Am I gonna have to go catch one in the field out there? Alright, we're gonna have to go catch one. Oh yeah, the Pokédex entries can be kind of insane. I mean, when you're a pitcher plant, that's kind of what they do. Like, anything that goes into a pitcher plant usually gets consumed. If I recall, I thought the Haunter was that if it licks you, you shake till you die. I think Gengar's the one that stalks you. Okay, yeah, that's also the case too. Some are different between games, some are the same. Do we have to watch this cutscene every time if I want to shiny hunt this? Oh my god, it's gonna be fucking terrible. We have to watch this every time if I want to shiny hunt this. Well, here we go. Let me do a counter. Shiny counter. Alright, that's one. Gen 2 is what's Gen 2's thing? It's like 8,000. Gen 2 shiny percent. So 8,192. To get a shiny, it is less than 1%. Celebi. And today we're starting at 7 p.m. Okay, let me get this on the stream. Just to show it off. Alright, guys. Time for the hunt. This is a terrible hunt. I didn't realize how much we're gonna have to watch this cutscene. We're almost there, guys. We got 2%. No, I didn't. But at the end of the day, this is the only shiny that we'll never be able to get if I don't get it now. Knowing my luck, Pokemon Bank closes, and as an apology, they give you shiny Celebi. Like, imagine. Bank closes, they're like, hey, we're sorry about that. Here's your shiny Celebi. What's wrong with it? Do you want it? Do you want it like this? Is the issue because it's touching a side? Do you want it like that? Is that what you want? This grind sucks. Alright, well, since we're doing this now, I'm gonna mute that. We'll listen to some game and music. No shiny. Did I click it or no? I don't think I clicked that. Did I click it? I can't remember now. Okay. Want to get triggered even more? Yeah, I mean, this won't be too bad when we're actually playing Gen 3, but... this would be pretty easy to just, like, look over and go, okay, is it shiny? No. Shiny Celebi in 3? Yeah, okay. And 3, you mean 30,000? Three years. I'm just gonna use the Master Ball on it, by the way. I'm not even gonna bother trying to like whittle it down and put in a pretty ball or whatever. We're just gonna throw a Master Ball at that shit. It's gonna look hacked as fucked, but you know, whatever. Most hacked shiny legendaries always have a Master Ball thrown at it. I don't know, my experience, I've always seen them with Master Balls. real question is if we're gonna go over odds or not. That's the real question. I will say this is my first time ever seeing Celebi in the game, but I have seen a shiny Celebi in Pokemon Stadium before. This is gonna be an 80-hour fucking process. Well, I guess Crystal's hitting 80 hours, huh? See you in 6 weeks. Like I said, we'll be playing Ruby and Sapphire, but the real question is what happens first? Do I beat Ruby and Sapphire, or do we get the shiny first? Technically, the timer won't go up because we're resetting constantly, but we'll know. But technically, the timer is never gonna go up. You at least have the timer on this site, but my in-game timer will never go up. Well, this thing's also telling me to get a 99% or a 90% spawn, like what my chance for a 90% shiny would be around 18,000. Like at that point, I should have already had a high chance of seeing one, is what it's saying. Which makes sense, but that would be over odds by a lot. But again, you can. I've seen people go 30,000 encounters before. It's very possible. Normally I would, but I said we would be doing this, so I'm dedicated to it. Also, it helps if you do other stuff. And I would say if you straight up only focus on the game itself, you're gonna hate this. But if you're doing other shit where you don't really care too much, you kind of just look over and go, okay, or whatever, and then now I'm doing something else, it's not too bad. Like, I could very much do this at work with no issue at all if I really wanted. I could go walking and do this and it would be pretty easy. No, good luck, buddy. No way! Wait, hold on. I just thought of something. Hold on. Okay, I wanted to double check. I wanted to make sure it was not shiny locked. And it's not. Also, I need to add that to the timer. I hate pickles, so I'd rather not do that. Also, I just noticed the trees here move. I just noticed that. Yeah, they are. Look. They're moving. The top parts of them are. Now they stop, though. Trust me, dude. I know that they're moving. Look at them right there at the very top. They're all moving until Celebi shows up. Yeah, let's ask the drunk guy if it's moving or not. Damn it, reset, bro. Not based Emoko, not going to work drunk. Apparently we had a security guard yesterday that apparently got drunk and pissed in the car. He pissed all over the seat, and he tried to tell us that he got gas on him. And so when he went to sit in the seat, then it got over the seat because he was drenched in gas. And I was like, if you're drenched with gas that bad to where the seat gets wet, you have other issues that you need to go deal with right now because you need to be in the fucking hospital. He's now fired, by the way. That's an old in-run trick, but man, please, that's done. Someone accused the manager at work of drinking, and they asked security, reported them, and fired them. Based, pissing outside, nice. Go gadget dick. Look, guys, we're already at 0.23%. Well, no, 0.29%. That means we're doing real good here. Oh, never mind. That's bad. Bam 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 bam. There's not, dude. I don't know why you keep making these lies. There's not. No shiny. It does not exist. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Maybe you guys made a group that you're confusing with the Discord, but that ain't in the Discord. It seems like people just use general to fucking thirst trap in there. Okay, buddy. Hey, homie's only Gunru. I'm promising you now, I'm never touching Gen 2 after this again. I had my fair share of fun with it. I'm never touching Gen 2 ever again. Like, that's it. We're done. Gen 2's never happening again. I don't hate Gen 2. There is just genuinely no reason for me to come back to this when it has such a bad level curve and the Gen 4 remakes exist. Yeah, because you hate yourself, that's why. If the Gen 4 remix didn't exist, then I could justify coming back to this. But when the Gen 4 remix are a thing, there's no point. Metal Gear Solid 1 is fucking awful. I don't know what any of you guys are on. That game was genuinely the worst shit I've ever fucking played in my life. One of the absolute just dog water shit ass fucking Kojima loving games I've ever seen. I love the moment where he sucks himself off for 5 minutes to talk about Police Knots, a game that nobody fucking played. How can I hate Metal Gear Solid 1? Well, the game controls like shit. The story's whatever. Kojima sucks himself off mid-game. Then there's some guy that talks about anime because apparently that's supposed to represent anime or something and make it more mainstream so people can be more open to it or whatever. It's just a fucking bad game, dude. Yeah, but do it on a game that's good. Not fucking, yeah, not Metal Gear Solid 1. All the boss fights suck. The game's terrible. The game makes you backtrack constantly to the point it can take 45 fucking minutes to do so. That whole stair section where you pretty much have to run up the stairs and get shot by enemies you can't see. That was fucking good design. Oh, I can see why people love this game. The game's trash, dude. Metal Gear Solid 1 genuinely was fucking awful. I've never played a stream, I've never had a stream where I would go into it with the idea that it would get better. I was like, this game will get better. It will get better. I know it will. And it never did. It literally, every stream got worse and worse to the point that I was just emotionally a train wreck by the end of it because I was just so fucking tired of the bullshit with the game. It felt like I was in an awful relationship. It's important for the plot. Yeah, him jerking himself off for Police Knots is important to the plot, yes. I have not because I started doing Pokemon. The original plan was to play Metal Gear Solid 2 though when the Metal Gear Solid 1 video comes out. And look, I'm gonna be honest. Yes, I suck at Metal Gear Solid 1. That's probably why I didn't enjoy it. I died over 100 fucking times. However, the game still fucking sucks, and I don't care if I'm bad at it. The game is just bad. A lot of those times I died was not because I'm bad. The game sucks. There's only so much you can do to enemies that pretty much can shoot frame 1 when you can't, and they also can shoot you at angles when you can't. Like, there's only so much you can do. I have not played any of the Metal Gear Solid games except one. I own them all though. Somehow I own them all. I even own the remake to 3 and I've never touched them. So I still have yet to decide if I'm gonna play the remake of 3 or if I'm just gonna play the original version or not. did he think they were just gaslighting us? Like, what's his thought? That Game Freak's just pulling a fucky wucky oopsie on us? Like, they're gonna like come back and go, oh, we're just joking. Well, he's gonna be in shock when they close it. You love it every time, but won't even beat it. The problem that you probably don't beat it, because then that means you would have to, you know, end the fun time of it. That sounds about right. The prologue's about 10 hours long anyways. Keep in mind, Luke likes Metroid Prime 4, so don't take his opinions with any actual truth. No, he does like Metal Gear Solid 4. Can you guys stop making fun of me for having a Pocket Pikachu? Just because you're jealous doesn't mean you have to make fun of me for it. Norse said it. Yeah, because Sega Saturn actually fucking blows. Why would I not make fun of you for that? Like, you're comparing an actual good product to like a Sega Saturn. That's like me saying that I have 2 dead hookers in my garage when I say I have a Saturn. Like, nobody wants to hear that shit. I'm surprised they have a Japanese console there. They're usually very against taking imports. I remember I actually found a Japanese JoJo game at a GameStop, and the guy was even like, "We're not supposed to sell this." So. Go on the Viper grind set. For Miles McKenzie. I don't even know who that is, so you're asking the wrong guy about that, or telling the wrong guy about that. I don't know who that is. I thought it was like a guy from Malcolm in the Middle, to be honest. That's what I thought you were. Oh, dude, I've never played Metroid Prime 4. I just know that Luke likes it, so. I bet you I can find a Saturn for cheaper than $100. Saturns there, from what I've seen, usually average about 40 bucks. Yeah, it's all the kids from back in the middle. Life is like carpet, and I'm in the house. I'm about to get this shiny and a mouse. I think that'd be cool. I think that would be a cool little theory.
shift in my YouTube tab, what is that gonna do? Oh, does that skip? Is that what that does? I can't believe Jazz was based off Persona 5. Piggy, you're one of the whitest dudes I know. I don't know why you're making that joke. Dude, I just did the Safari glitch to get the Safari Pokemon. I literally just did the glitch for that. I was not gonna bother trying to catch them in the actual Safari Zone. Pretty much what you can do with the Safari Zone, you can go in there, walk around, but go to the area where the Pokemon spawn that you want to get, waste your steps, and then as soon as you waste your steps, fly to Cinnabar, and they'll spawn in the water, and you can just catch them normally there. So I just ended up doing that. Yeah, because I actually like to not waste my fucking time with shit parts of games, which Metal Gear Solid 1 was pretty much... Metal Gear Solid 1 is the Gen 2 level curve, but it's a whole entire game. I love the battles you choose. Safari Zone? Well, way too much time wasted. That's just bullshit, dude. Have you tried getting a Chansey in Safari Zone? That shit's crap. I'd rather shiny hunt a Celebi than try to get a fucking Chansey in the Safari Zone. This is like not bad, like it's tedious, but it's not hard. The Chansey, like getting Kangaskhan, Chansey, or like Tauros in the Safari Zone is literally like putting your like toenail under a door and then scraping that shit off and then going, yeah, I really enjoyed this part. I really enjoyed how this felt. I'm gonna do it again. And then you do it for like 20 other times. We're at 0.62 is what it said. So we're pushing, man. And like I said, that doesn't mean anything. We like technically you can have 100,000 encounters and that still doesn't mean you're actually gonna get it. It just means you should be more likely, and how luck whatever works, you should get it. But you could pretty much go 100,000 and still never see it. There's no guaranteed for shit. It is just if theoretically you should be lucky enough to get it. Well, tomorrow when we play Gen 3, it's going to be a lot easier to shiny hunt while actually doing other shit. I should build like a little robot that tracks if it's shiny. There was a guy that did that. He actually like made a robot that would egg hunt for him. And it would, if he got a shiny, it would actually like make a high-pitched like beeping sound to tell him that he got a shiny. And it would like not reset or anything. Well, I guess it wasn't egg grind. I think he was just doing like actual like encounters like what I'm doing. But he built a robot that pretty much does it for him.
We're about to reach the 1% odd, guys. That means when we got 1%, that means we have to have a good chance of it actually occurring. Everybody knows that. I can't believe the James Pond devs are using AI and then trying to actually say that they weren't. Like, either if you're gonna use it, just own up to it. And bro's literally trying to say we weren't using AI, as their concept art goes from having 2 horns to missing a horn to then having 2 horns again. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised that they're even making a 3rd game. I didn't even know this was happening. I know they were talking about it for so long, and they were actually saying that the reason why their Kickstarter failed for a 3rd game was due to the company, like the company or whatever that owns James Pond, re-releasing it on Switch. And I'm just like, no, dude, that's not why you didn't fucking get your Kickstarter funded. You're literally trying to push James Pond like it's his greatest fucking thing ever that people like know. I was like, I don't know any. I've never met a single person that knew what James Pond was. I was like, this is not some grand Mario like situation. Like, your shit is not even Acrobat. Like, you're under that guy. At least that guy somewhat know. You're under the Jersey Devil game. That's how bad you are. I have a video on James Pond. Still not. It's a platformer that had like a shit ton of releases. Like, I'm talking like so many different versions of it, and they're all pretty much different. Like, they're all somewhat different in certain ways. I have a video on it if you want to watch it. It's the Christmas one that I did a while back. No, it's not even a meme. Nobody knows what the fuck it is. It did well in the UK, and that's it. That's where it did well at. It didn't do well in America. Nobody knows what it is. It did somewhat decent in the UK. It somehow got 2 games. I reviewed James Pond 2. But like, it's not a good game. Like, it's pretty bad. I don't even like James Pond, but I know what it is. I would rather play that over Metal Gear Solid 1 any day. Snake, do you think love can bloom in the battlefield? Meryl! Bloop bloop not stirred. I remember when they were trying to push for the Kickstarter, they kept tagging Call of Duty, and they kept making James Pond say that his favorite game was Call of Duty. I wonder why their Kickstarter didn't get funded. Nothing says like, oh, what a good guy that tags multiple different companies and makes shitty puns to them, hoping that their shit will get seen. They just couldn't fathom that their Kickstarter didn't get approved. They were just so shocked. They were just like, I don't understand. Like James Pond's a classic. Like, it's a cultural icon. It's like, to fucking who? The nursing homes? They don't even have computers anymore, dude. Well, that's why I'm like so surprised a 3rd game even is being made, unless it's another stupid Kickstarter that they're running. I haven't looked into it, but it's probably a Kickstarter that they're running. I doubt it's even like an official release that's being approved. The fact James Pond 2 is on the Switch right now, you can go play it, and none of you guys even know what it is, tells me everything I need to know. Because most of the time, platformers on the Switch actually get talked about, even if they're bad. But the fact that like nobody's ever even mentioned that shit's on the Switch, like, that says everything. I didn't even know it was on the Switch until I looked it up and I saw it was on the Switch. I was like, oh shit, this thing's actually released on the fucking Switch. So that tells you what I knew about it too. What do the James Pond fans call themselves? Considering it's only me and maybe like 2 other people, which seems to just be the devs, we haven't given ourselves any nicknames yet. Yeah, the only people that seem to care about the game is me, and I don't even like it. I just know about it, and then the 2 devs that worked on it. Like, you can find their old Kickstarter, and then like their whole like videos about it and stuff are just like, yeah, like it's gonna be another hit or whatever. Oh, I remember too. They wanted a shit ton of money for it. I think they wanted $100,000. Well, like A Hat in Time only wanted like 10K or something. I even mentioned in the video. I was like, how the fuck are you gonna ask for $100,000 for your 2D platformer when Hat in Time didn't even ask for 20,000? I have not seen the Moonchild game, no. James Pond also was out for the Amiga. That is what it released on originally, if I'm correct. But I haven't seen that game you're talking about. All right, sounds good. Be a real shame if I caught this and used PKSM, wouldn't it? It'd be a real shame if somehow Selby and PKSM became a shiny. By the way, I did try to shiny hunt Lugia for at least a week, and I was doing it pretty much consistently for 2 hours throughout that whole week. I did not get a shiny Lugia, so I'm ready for this to be a shit show for Celebi. Nice. I'll check it out after stream. You know, I am a little worried about the newer games, how there's some Pokemon, like, especially in Scarlet and Violet. I'm worried about some of those Pokemon because there's no way for me to get them. Because I'm thinking about it, Walking Wake in them, all of those, I need special raids to get them. And those need to be running. If not, I'm going to have to trade with somebody. And there's only one per game, so I would have to figure out who would even trade one over with me. But those I'm probably going to have to end up trading for. I think it's so stupid Game Freak did that as like a release thing where there's like, here's some limited raids that will run here and there. And if you don't get it, you don't get it. Yeah, you wouldn't have them unless you did the raids for them. Dan, I think, has Dan said he knows a guy that could actually, like, help me get them, which I'm pretty sure he's probably going to just end up spawning them in with PK Hex, which is kind of what I don't want, but if it comes down to it, I may have to do it, because it's just like, here's a Pokemon I can't even get due to just it being a random event if they run it or not. I also don't know how I'm gonna get that monkey that was in the movie with Celebi. There's like 2 forms of that monkey, and I don't even think I can even get the second form due to it being an event that you can't even trade for. Like, I think if you have it, you can't even trade it over on home. You have to trade it with somebody who has it in the game. But thankfully, I mean, it technically you can still get that Pokemon, I think. It's just there's a different form of them. All right, we're almost hitting the 1% mark. It's gonna be rough. I didn't realize that we have to watch this whole cutscene every time, dude. I thought it was just like an instant, like you put it in there or whatever. It's kind of insane, though, that pretty much this Celebi is going to be locked to these games forever now, and there's nothing we can do. You know how I casually committed to this? Because I fucking hate myself. I've committed to the whole mainline series all the way up to Gen 10. You think I have good ideas? I've pretty much accepted I'm going to age like 3 years before this is done. I'm gonna be in my 30s by the time we finish this. That's what I've accepted. Freak of nature. All right, buddy. Enjoy your 30s. All right, I think for today we'll just go to 100, and if we don't have them by obviously by that point, then tomorrow we'll just go ahead and set everything up for tomorrow. Which more than likely I'm just gonna pretty much move my save or whatever over to my other DS, and we'll shiny hunt on that while I play through Emerald or Ruby or whatever. I guess Sapphire is what we're playing through on stream. Who knows? Maybe we'll get super lucky somehow and we'll get it literally next stream first try. Who knows, you know? $91. I believe it. I mean, it just makes sense it would happen in 91. Yep. Of course, bro. It just seems like a 91 kind of event, you know? Definitely not a randomized thing to happen. It just seems like a very 91 kind of event. I mean, 91 looks like Celebi, so why would it not happen at 91? All right, we're getting closer to 91 when it's gonna happen. I already know it. We're just having a little bit of trouble getting to it, you know. I mean, we're at the 1%. We have a 1%. Like, it should have happened already by 1%, you know. Nope, no shiny. Yeah, 1% is basically free, so yeah, 91, shiny now. 91, 92-ish. Call it a day. We're going to 100, buddy. we're going to 100. Why am I doing this? Because I love life. I definitely have not wanted to ever commit, you know, suicide or anything. I love living. Life is fun, grand. You know, who cares about going outside and living, you know, the real life world and experiencing, you know, the wonders of what Earth has to offer when I could just sit here and hunt for shiny Celebi for the next month. I didn't sound confident. Trust me, dude. I'm very okay. Did I feed Dorito? I'm gonna feed him here in a bit. 101 in case it's a really attempt to 101, dude. It's like that old ass show called Hero 101 or whatever. Oh, it's Hero 108, my bad. Sorry. I like how I sing, but it wasn't even matching anything the song was actually doing because I didn't know that song. I just started trying to guess what it would be doing. Where have you been? Searching all alone. So they go for, yeah, it's terrible, dude. That's why I'm very much glad I got it before it really started going up in price. I'm also gonna try to see if I can find some in Japan that are super cheap, so I can have some extra 3DSs, you know, just chilling around. It's kind of insane. The price of them now is pretty much around the same price that I bought mine with the capture card already installed and everything. And like you're buying like base ones with no capture card installed or anything now for around the same price. That's cool. I like the 2DS XLs, but I also like the 3D features, so. What? Killing yourself? Oh, trust me, I debate that every day. That's not even a 4-month thing. That is just a debate every day. I wake up and go, am I gonna do it today or not? But then Shiny Celebi keeps me here, so means I gotta keep hunting. I still have my original Zelda 3DS, but I don't think those are worth anything. Like the one that came with Ocarina of Time. Getting good at Metal Gear Solid 1. Oh, trust me, the way you get good at Metal Gear Solid 1 is just never touching the game ever again. You'll get amazing at the game if you do that. Because playing it means you're gonna actually struggle. Not playing it means you don't have to play that garbage. I'm going to kill myself right now if we don't get Shiny Celebi. If this next Celebi's shiny, I'm calling off work. I don't care if I get in trouble. We're gonna call off work. If it's shiny, I'm calling off work right now. I'll get in trouble for such a short call-in, but fuck it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bitch-ass Celebi. Just tell them I died and I was such a huge part of your upbringing. I think the problem is if I was to do that, they're gonna want some type of proof that that someone died. Like they would let me call off for sure, but they're gonna want like some type of proof that I like hey, like this person did die or whatever. Like, for sure, I would be able to get off, though, if I did call them and told them that. Just leave a manifesto. Probably not what I should be. That's probably not what they're wanting. Be like, hey, he died. But he died trying to commit a fucking mass shooting. Here's his manifesto. There's the proof.
All right, 3 more, guys. Are we gonna get shiny Celebi, or am I gonna go to take a nap and then go to work? Uh-oh. 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 Eco Coco. Jijo. Jijo. Kojima made me do it. That's like that fucking guy who, like, actually, I think he tried to actually, I don't know if he did go through with it. Like, well, no, he went through with it, but I don't think he did kill anyone. I can't remember. But it's like that guy that actually did try to commit a mass shooting for that Danny Phantom ghost girl. I think, like, he tried. Nobody died, unless I'm wrong. But I think he shot himself after it all ended. So, but he said that he had to do it because, like, she told him to or something. I think wasn't that the guy that also reviewed anime on YouTube? Was that Mr. Anime Man or whatever? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Well, the problem is, you know what's worse? That's not even the only case of that. There's more than just that. So. All right, we're gonna do one last one for good luck. If this is not shiny, I'm going to bed, or at least for an hour, and then I'm going to work. All right, last one for good luck. As far as I'm aware, I know for a fact there's 4 characters that someone tried to commit a shooting over because they said the character told them to do it. So I at least know 4 cases of it. Yeah, it's not shiny, whatever. All right. Well, guys, I'm heading off. Maybe we'll get lucky tomorrow, but we should actually be starting Gen 3 tomorrow, so. No, it's not going to be it, and you know it. But, all right, guys. I'm going to hop off now. It was a good stream. But yeah, tomorrow we should be playing Gen 3. Do you stream Bottomless? All right, guys. I hope you all have a good day. I'm going to head off now. See you guys. Goodbye. Post proof in the Discord. Okay, goodbye.